Can I steal you for a minute?
Steal you for a minute?
Can I steal you for a minute?
Welcome to Can I Steal You for a Minute, the reality dating recap podcast. My name is Indra Raj.
And I'm Mary Bianco.
And we're back so soon, less than a week. But there's so much to cover. It's like these shows just like they take off, and it's like if you even get one day behind, it's so hard. I struggle with this every summer.
It gets on top of you. Like it really it piles up. Like even last week I skipped a memeing day because I was like, I'm just behind. I just need to catch up. And that Wednesdays being off is saving me, and then Saturdays after sun we can like watch at our leisure or not at all. So
right. And I actually, my family went on a little trip to LA this weekend, and so I was busy doing that, and I like didn't download the episodes for the airplane. Plus I was like sitting with my 3-year-old son, and you never know when.
Yeah.
Although on the way back, like I think he was so tired, like he conked out for like the whole plane ride. And then when he did wake up, I was like, oh my God, it's gonna be terrible, he's gonna be so cranky. But he was just kind of like staring into space. He just like held my hand and sat there, and I was like, oh, this is actually so cute.
This is really adorable.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all to say, I just like, the only thing I could catch up on was USA, and I didn't even get to watch After Sun. But so we're going to talk about USA first, and then I have watched about half of the UK episodes that are out so far. I don't remember when I started watching them, like earlier this week, but I watched like 3 or 4 in a row, and I was like, this is so good.
It's so good. If I could make a pitch, everyone get caught up by next week. Like everybody get caught up by next week. There
Including
are
me.
So many. Indra, stop living
Mary's
your life.
actually just like, Indra, what are you doing?
What could you possibly have going on that's more important than watching both Love Islands simultaneously? Like last week, I was just like, I can't keep track of where we are. He's like, because there's a British guy on the US one. So sometimes I hear it. I'm like, okay, she's watching UK, but then other people have American accents. So I'm like, so he's all confused trying to keep track
it's
of what we're watching.
Okay, well, let's talk about USA.
Yeah.
It was a big week. We had our first public vote, and we lost our first, not our first Islander. I guess we did lose Sean before this, but it was so early and not as beloved, at least by me, that point. It was sad to see Bea go.
It was sad to see her go, but I also think that her leaving is going to spare her a lot of public heartbreak, because as we've seen, Gabriel is already like, at first he was like, oh, to Jen, which is like that elimination. I don't want my vote to play out that way, but we can go back there. But he's like to Jen, he's like, oh, you'll understand if I'm a little bit like pulled back, like, Bea leaving was a big deal. Literally kissing her 5 minutes later in the episode. Like, so he's not that hung up on it. He was always going to move on.
Any of the questions in these challenges about fuckboy behavior should go right to Gabriel. Like, he doesn't even like pretend like he's not a fuckboy.
No, at least Sincere pretends.
Oh yeah. Well, yes. We'll talk about that. But yeah, I mean, you're so right. Like, Bea was really into Gabriel in a way that I'm just like, what? Beatriz was so thoughtful and cool, and she had a good head on her shoulders, but she was also interesting. She like knew how to talk to people. Like she was like a cool girl.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing with this guy who is like so uninteresting? Like, I think she just really liked their physical connection.
Yeah, I think that for her, and kind of what she said on After Sun was like, it probably felt, she's like, he's so good looking, how could you stay mad at him, was like stuff that she was saying.
Right.
And so I think she got a little bit like stigmatized by it.
Yes.
I also think that since she had a harder time making friends with the girls in the villa, that no one was like, had her back to really say, hey, this is not what you think it is. And so I just think it would have become more obvious that she wasn't fitting in with the other girls, and it just would have been this extra weird
Right.
tension.
Is that so? Did she talk about that? How she
Yeah.
didn't feel really connected with the other women?
Yeah, she said, and I always find this to be a red flag, that she doesn't have a lot of girlfriends on the
Yeah.
outside. And so she was finding it difficult to bond with the girls because she's not a girly girl. And I could see how that would be hard. But I feel like if you take the relationships that next step, it's not about being a girly girl. It's like about being
No.
who you actually are. So she felt a little bit isolated and lonely there. The new format of After Sun, which I think is interesting, is that they show the Islanders getting their phone back. And so they show
Oh,
them seeing what's being said
wow.
about them online, and then they get to call a couple like friends and like family members. So Sean called his mom and his sister, and his
Okay.
sister was like, "Oh, I'm beefing with the mayor of Bethlehem now, like ha ha, ha, like on your behalf for what he said about you because he,
Yeah.
said that you resigned and didn't give a shit." Even though I'm so all over the place. But then Beatrice
Yeah.
got to call her friend, and her friend was like, "Hey, so we all hated Gabrielle, and the internet thinks you're gay." Like she had to be like, so it was like
What?
not a good call for Ben.
So, what was her reaction to being called gay?
She said like, "Let me live. I'm just a tomboy. I love dick. I promise." Like she just like was
I
like,
believe it.
yeah, 100%. Like I think, she has two brothers. The woman that she called that's her best friend I saw on online is a lesbian. And so I think she like hangs because she's an athlete, she hangs out with a lot more like tomboy people and boys,
Yeah.
and then her best friend that she called is a lesbian. So I think that she is more with tomboys and
Yeah.
with gay people and with boys than she is with girls, is what it sounds like on the outside. So she kind of has this more like, I don't want to say masculine because she's not masculine, but this less than stereotypically female presenting like
It's just
girly girl. Yeah.
it's just not stereotypical, and people have such a hard fucking time with that. It's
Yeah.
like, come on. This is actually so refreshing to see someone who is not so binary in terms of how they present themselves and how they act and who they love and whatever, It's
Yeah.
like you can be a straight woman and dress or act in a like broy way.
Yeah.
Like that's okay. That's fine.
Hmm.
That's who she is. I just feel like she was very herself on the show, which I appreciated because you can just tell when people are not totally being themselves, or they aren't very sure of themselves to begin with, and so it's just like a hard watch. And there's
Yeah.
a few of those people in the villa right now, but that's interesting. Like it was interesting seeing the goodbyes. Like the women were like really sad, and I was kind of confused with Kata because it seemed like her and Kata were really close
Yeah.
based on the goodbye.
She said that Trinity and Kata were her best friends in the villa
Yeah.
from the girls. So
Okay.
those two she did really bond with. I think Trinity like really looked up to her, so I
Yeah.
think that was a tough loss. But like I think it was her time. Like I just the more I
Yeah.
think about it, the more I'm like, you have to be so emotionally vulnerable in here, and she has a hard time with that. And so while she was trying, it was
Right.
very uncomfortable, and it was not being reciprocated.
But she just has like main character energy, and it's just like it's so devastating to lose someone who has that so early on. It's like, oh
Hmm.
my god. It was like genuinely shocking to me when it was becoming clear like that she was going to be going home. I was like, wow, that's a big move.
Yeah. It also pissed me off that Corbin has now decided how 2 eliminations went.
Oh, that's a good point.
Because like the first one, he gets to like, he picks a girl,
Right.
takes her away from Sean, and then
Yes.
Sean goes home. Not that I cared. And then this time, it's like, oh, there's 2 single girls and 1 single guy. Corbin,
Yeah.
you pick which girl you want to be with. Like, so 2
Yeah.
eliminations came down to Corbin, who is the most boring person alive. Like, people being like, don't forget he's only 21. You should be interesting at 21 years old. Like,
oh my God. Like, all he talks about is how he's hot.
yeah, and
And
kissing.
and how he, like, displays fuckboy behavior. And, like, he hasn't said, I mean, the most substance we get out of him. And so I guess we can transition to him and his little love triangle with Melanie and Kenzie. And so now that he's coupled up with Melanie, we're actually seeing them have interactions with one another. And I think it's just telling, we're really starting to learn who these people are, right? Like, Melanie is, it's like, I know I don't like Melanie, but
Yeah.
I also, like, I don't think she's all bad. I don't know how to explain it. Like, she does, like, when she said, I have empathy for Soul, I think she meant it.
Yeah, I think so too. Teffy, who's one of the After Sun hosts, was like, I see a younger version of myself in Melanie, where the version of myself that was like still seeking male approval and
100%.
just operated on the first thought that came to my mind. And Teffy was like, in a video after that didn't make it on, after she said on After Sun, like, there's so much power in the pause where it's just like, take a beat, think about it before you act. And Melanie is just in like, go, 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 go. Like,
right.
even when she sees the vote that Sincere has been put with Soul, which is entirely Sincere's fault. He pulled Soul. He keeps kissing her.
Sincere. Tisk, 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 Sincere.
What a poorly named person. Like, your parents blew it, buddy.
Although, you know what? I feel like the way he's adopted that, like the way he was comforting Soul in the speakeasy was like really thoughtful. And I was like, this is an example of a man showing up for a woman in a really great way. And like, it's clouded by all the rest of the shit that's going on. But him just being like, asking her how she was feeling genuinely, being like, let's talk about something that makes you happy, asking her what makes her happy. Like, these are things that we see so seldom on Love Island, like a man actually paying attention to a woman's wants and needs. I was like, Sincere, I am here for this way of being, but you're a fuckboy, dude. What are you doing?
Yeah, Sierra had a good point on After Sun to say that so many of these guys seem obsessed with the idea of being a good guy that they forget to do the things that make them a good guy. And so, and I was talking to friend of the pods, Sahara, last night and this morning about the show, and she was like, "Why are we so locked off so early?" And why, like, everyone is making out too much, like watching Kenzie and Corbin. I was like, this is in Soul Ties. I was like, this is too much of a make out for TV, and I don't consider myself a prude. Like, I know there's going to be making out on Love Island, but it's like, the intensity of making out and I'm feeling like I should be closed off already is crazy. There's no flirting. There's no getting to know you because the guys are so worried about being perceived as the villain that instead of taking steps to get to know someone respectfully, they're just being sneaky. And it's like, Sincere, if you had go ahead.
No, like, Sincere, what the fuck are you doing? Mm-hmm. Like, you are literally going from one to the next and lying, like, to their face. Like, again, Melanie drives me nuts in a lot of ways, but like, she was totally legit for being so pissed at you. Yeah. For going and talking to Soul after you've just said to her, no, you're it, I'm locked in, blah, blah, blah. And then you go and have this like 2-hour rendezvous with Soul where you're kissing and all this shit.
Yeah.
And like, Melanie, this is where I'm like, Melanie is so caught up in that insecure thing that a lot of women get caught up in, where she's literally counting how many times Soul and Sincere have kissed, instead of like looking at the actual connections themselves, you know? Because it's like, I do think she's had more real conversations with Corbin, which is wild.
Weirdly, yeah.
Than with Sincere. Like, her and Sincere, all they talk about is their drama. which makes them feel like they're connected, but they're not actually. They don't actually know each other at
No.
all. And it's like even Corbin and Melanie having a 2-second conversation about like the fact that he likes to do creative things and be a videographer, and her interrupting him and being like, "You can video me," like,
Yeah.
and like, which was like a stupid conversation, but it was something nonetheless beyond like the drama. I'm like, Melanie, lean into this more. Like, these are the things that you should be worried about. Like, don't worry about how much Sincere is kissing Soul. Like, why don't you go and like talk to him and like try and get to know him a little bit better, and maybe that would change things or give you more information about where your head's at. She's like out of her mind right now.
Yeah, she's just operating from like a place of being very frantic, and I just want her to take a step back and just be like, what do I actually want out of this? Like,
totally.
The reason she is spiraling is because she's not getting what she wanted out of Sincere. And because he's lying to her constantly.
And she knows it.
She knows, exactly. She knows he's lying to her. He's not doing a very good job at it. She says to, I think, Trinity and Anaya, is like, she's like, no, I know that we're going back and forth a million times, but I like him. I'm always going to forgive him. It's like, why?
You don't have to make that decision this early in the game.
No, you don't owe anyone anything. And I think acting like they do is actually causing more hurt.
Yes.
Because everybody's like so closed off for no reason.
Yeah, it's interesting. One other interesting thing about Melanie that's come out on social media is like a bunch of like videos of her in a past, I mean, probably not that long ago. I don't know. She's young, but she's like a model. She's like a plus size model, right? Yeah. It was like her on like the runway, and like she looks like a different person now.
Yeah.
And I just like, I would like to hear from her, you know, if she gets kicked off the island and like stuff like that shows up on her phone, like, I just wonder how that like plays into any of this, you know, that she obviously made a decision to lose that weight because she was kind of killing it being a plus size model. Like, she looked really good.
Yeah, she looked great.
And so, like, I don't know. I'm just curious about how that all factors into everything.
Yeah, I think it, you know, no matter how confident she was as a plus size woman, the U.S. beauty standard is so oriented towards thinness that now that she is thin, I'm sure that there is way more attention on her. That is like a lot to deal with, but still the feeling of being rejected is probably still ingrained in her. And I think trying to get Sincere back is maybe like a way of like working through that in some way. Whereas like there seems to be more people here. I feel like we've been sitting with the same people for a while. Even though new people have come, I just feel like everyone's settled into this like comfortable groove with each other really quickly, and I'm just like, we need new blood in there.
It was even like the bombshells that came recently, like we all knew how the vote was gonna go. Like it was just very obvious. They didn't even explore very much. And like Soul's interesting because like I hear what she's saying about like no one's showing interest. Like I can't make people like me, like, and it's annoying to get like pied several times for just following the only connection that you have in the villa. Like that is annoying, legit. All the conversations afterwards with these men who are like trying to talk to her, including Sincere, but then also KC, who is such a genuinely sweet guy. Like he was really trying to check in on her, like, several times. The stink face that she kept giving him, I was like, Soul, I like you, but like, what is that about? Like, what are we doing?
I think it's not. I think the death of her father rocked her world, and I think it's too fresh. I think you cannot.
How long ago was it?
I think a year.
Oh, I thought she said it was like 5 years.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
You're probably more right. She did bring it up with Sincere, though. I was like half doing something else, so I like didn't hear the exact timeline.
Yeah, he died in 2023.
Okay, so a couple years.
And she was 21 years old. So
that's so hard.
I think it's just too fresh still, and so it's like everything is so And coming in as a bombshell, everything is so sensitive
Yeah.
that to me it's just too much. And I think it's like it caught her on a bad day, and it was just too many
Yeah.
ties from these guys that haven't talked to you that much. And I think it was just too much. But now, to your point, like if she is going to stay, she needs to be back open to it. Like if she's going to decide to
Yeah.
stay, she can't clam up and be, cold to the guys. She has to like be open to it.
Right.
My eyebrows are raised at Casey. I'm worried.
Okay, right before we get to that though,
Mm-hmm.
with Soul, I just want to point out that I feel like her energy was a lot brighter and more bubbly when she showed up at the villa.
Yeah.
And like I think a combination of things have really brought her down. Like I think it maybe shows us how things may be in the villa actually, that they're not super light-hearted and
Yeah.
like she's not having fun.
No. She's not having a good time. I don't really think Jen is having that good of a time. Like,
No,
she's just
but I
kind
think
of like,
Jen is just letting it roll off her chest.
yeah. She's just like, whatever, I'm here.
Yeah.
And Caleb's just like, sure, Kenzie, kiss Corbin, do whatever. Caleb's
Yeah.
like, whatever you want. I'm 12 years old.
Oh, by the way, we have to get to the Casey thing, but it's an issue. That conversation between Caleb and Corbin about Kenzie, if I was Kenzie watching that, I would be like, neither of these men actually like me. Like, this is concerning.
Yeah.
They were so cool, calm, and collected about it. It's like, I want my man to be at least a little defensive for me, And there was none of that. It was almost like, hey, it's cool if you make out with her. Hey, it's cool if you make out with her. If she chooses you, like, that's fine. And I'm just like, that's not the energy.
It's because like no real connection has been built. Like it's just physical and like good for Kenzie. Like she's fresh out of college. You should be like experimenting with somebody new, and you're attracted to him. I think she is equating that to like depth of relationship, and that is not there because Corbin is AI and cannot communicate like a real person, and Caleb is 12 years old, so she's not gonna have this like deep connection. But because and there was a clip of Corbin and Kenzie in the bed together where it seems like something intimate is going on, because we have rushed to this point, there's this like false intimacy between them that like is not real.
No, Kenzie is horny as fuck. That is what is going on. Kenzie wants to have sex.
Yeah, and good for her. I'm just a little bit like, it's a little too soon. I don't know.
It's just like, I can't take any of that situation seriously. I'm just like, I don't care at all what happens with these people. Like, literally do not care. But okay, back to Casey, because you were like side-eyeing Casey a little, and I am too.
I think he's doing the thing where he likes Anaya a lot. They get along great. There is no sexual chemistry between them.
Best friends.
Best friends. And what he said to her about her being the blueprint and how he like, loves women like her and is so glad that she's on TV and she's so gorgeous. I believe all that stuff. Like Sean on After Sun was like, Anaya walks through that villa. She's tall. She's an amazing outfit on. You're like, this is a goddess. I believe that.
Yeah.
I do not think that her and Casey are really attracted to each other. They're both so beautiful that they feel like they should be.
Yes.
But he has made all these promises to be very loyal to her that now when he's talking to someone else, it's going to go down horribly, and already kind of has.
Yeah. It's like, that's the other thing about all these couples is like, they locked in so early. And it's like, it kind of reflects what Zach was saying about not getting intimate and having questions about getting intimate because in case something else happened, which if I was Kato would rub me the wrong way too. But I think he explained himself. Mm-hmm. But it is sort of a similar vibe in which it's like, you can express that you really like someone and that you're excited to explore things with them and you feel like things are going in the right direction without totally like saying, this is it, we're locked in from now until the end. And I feel like Casey and Anaya have been doing that, and Bryce and Trinity have been doing that. Mm-hmm. And surprise, surprise, those are the two couples that I think all of us feel don't actually have anything real going on. And it's all just lip service because they're trying to stay in the villa.
So I'm warming up to Bryce and Trinity.
Stop it, Mary. Are you serious?
I'm cooling on Zach and Kata.
Oh, wow. Okay. Explain.
Bryce and Trinity, I feel like someone pointed out that someone on a previous season said they felt that they could feel the producer hand in Bryce going to talk to Kata because Zach so early has said he's closed off. He doesn't want to get to know anyone else.
Right.
And there's no like spark between them either. Like when they're in bed, he's just like laying on his back and she's just doing whatever to him. There's no like real like back and forth, we're having fun kissing each other. When the Islanders like unanimously voted that they go to the hideaway, I was just like, what? Them? Like, why automatically them? What are we missing? And Kata being like, no, we're fucking in there. I'm like,
yeah.
While I would be pissed off if he was like, the reason he didn't want to get intimate with me is just in case someone else comes in and you hurt my feelings. That would piss me off. I don't think it's crazy to be like, it's week 2. Maybe we don't have sex on TV yet. Like,
yeah.
And again, I feel like I sound like such a prude, but I'm like, I think he worries so much about what's going on the outside. He makes eye contact with the camera at least one time an episode, and I'm sure they're editing around it. And I'm like, he's producer plant to me. Like his brother having been on the show, he wants to be an actor. He's like, they're getting ready to go in the hideaway, and he's like, oh God, do I have to do what she wants to do? It's like, no, you don't like have to have sex with her, but I feel like most people would be pretty excited to have sex with Kata.
Yeah.
But also like I understand where he's, him not wanting to right away, but I don't get his reasoning of it didn't match up with me. So I feel like I was so all over the place, but I'm like, I don't feel it between them at all.
Okay. You know what? Hold on, let me just say yes to this person. That is so interesting because I've had the exact opposite experience with that couple.
No, that's why this
Remember
is good.
Last week I was saying like I just don't see it between them. Like I feel like it's very surface level. They don't really talk about anything. Like I think they're attracted to each other, but like maybe that's it. And like the stuff in bed is very much like Zach laying on his back and Kata just like kissing his face all over. And it's like, but that to me is more like Zach's kind of low energy.
Yeah.
Like I think that's kind of who he is. And at first I was like, I don't like this. Like I want you to give me more. But I feel like the more in these past couple episodes, we've gotten to know him a little bit more. And I feel like actually the like drama with Anaya, if you can even call it drama, from this last challenge, where Anaya got upset about like what he said about her. Him and Kata like unpacking that together, even just watching them together in that scene, I was like, this feels like they feel very comfortable with each other, and it does seem like they can talk about things. And like to me, it's like the very beginnings of a relationship that could actually be something. Zach absolutely like fangirling and maybe being there for the wrong reasons is like a part of it too. But I don't think he's interested in anyone else in the villa except for Bryce, maybe.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's interested in anyone else in the villa because I don't think he's there to meet someone. Like, I feel like he's so comfortable closing it off with Kata because he's like, I don't care if this actually works out or not.
Right.
I want to look like the good guy on TV. That conversation, I was like, felt like that was like friends chatting. I don't feel any like romantic connection between them. And like her being so excited to have sex with him like caught me off guard because I was like, I just didn't even know you guys were like here. Like I
actually was not surprised about that, and I actually appreciated that she was like, I'm gonna like fucking have sex. Yeah. Like this is what is happening. We're not dancing around it. Like we are gonna have sex, and I'm very excited about it. And like I sort of appreciated that. I don't know. I do like they are the only couple that I'm like, there could be something here. And I really think it depends. Like and I think it says a lot about the villa overall because I agree with you on like a lot of what you said. Like, I don't think there's a very strong connection here.
No.
But I do think there is a connection.
Which is missing from everyone else. Yeah. Which is missing from everyone else. Yeah.
Like, at least they want to have sex with each other. At
But
least
I
he like
don't think
flirts
he
with her and
does.
says like, your butt looks really good. You know, it's
Yeah. I don't think he does want to have sex with her. I think he was like
Really?
freaking I don't think he does. And I'm not going to speculate on the reason, like, but I don't think that he does. Like he's like, "Oh man, we're going to have to." Like he's like so like, and what's crazy, they haven't been on a date. No one's been on
that's
a date.
true.
And I think that just shows where the producers are at, where they're like, oh, everyone
Yeah.
wants to watch these people make out and fuck on TV. I don't actually. What I'm
No.
loving so much about the UK is that, like, yes, there is genuine conflict. The boys are acting like idiots.
Yes.
But there are, like, some love stories forming.
Yes.
Through actual conversations and, like, tension and flirting. No one is flirting with each other. Nice lips, can I have a kiss is not flirting. Like, it's not.
No.
Like,
no.
Like, there's this thing missing where none of them.
I do think that Zach like looks at Kata and is like, I would like to have sex with that.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I there's a couple times where I've seen it, but okay, I love this though. We have this like sort of will they, won't they, like who's reading the situation better, and we'll see.
And then on the other side of the coin, like I thought the conversation that Trinity had with Bryce was really important, where she said, you know, coming on this show as a black woman and dating interracially, I have this fear that, you know, a white girl that's more your type is going to come in here and I'm going to feel discarded. And that just has extra weight. And I thought that was like really, that's something that's always looming in Love Island that is not often put into words. And so for her at such a young age to feel comfortable putting it into words and for it to be well received by Bryce, I saw it as kind of like, I saw that as a good sign of their relationship. Whether that relationship is romantic, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like reading it wrong. Like I feel like they're friends too. I don't know.
Like, they're 100. Like I think, are people still hating on Bryce, or are they warming up to him?
Warming up, but
okay,
yeah.
Because I like Bryce. I actually think Bryce is a very thoughtful person, and I think he thinks about things deeply and wants to do the right thing, like not because he wants to be seen a certain way, but because I think he wants to like treat people with respect.
Yeah.
And I think that we're seeing that in his relationship with Trinity. And I think I'm liking Trinity more and more. Like I think she is really she comes from a similar place, and I think they sort of vibe on that level, and it's like nice to see people treating each other well. But it's like it does still feel to me very much like a lot of lip service. Like, you know, and in terms of the romantic stuff, like I just, you know, Bryce in his confessional being like, you know, just every day we get closer. And it's like, you know, those little things are the things that eventually like turn into whatever. And I'm like, but you two like haven't made out. Like there's no sign of sex. What?
No, they were kissing in bed this week.
Okay, that's a one up here.
No, I was surprised to see it. I was like, Bryce and Trinity, those names are correct. Like,
I just sort of feel like Bryce is like realizing also on some level, you know, that he doesn't have other stuff going on. Like,
no.
It could have been a producer thing with Kata, but I also think maybe he was like, I need to open my options here, because I think he's equally worried that Trinity's gonna get taken by someone else. I don't think he's maybe said that to her as overtly as she said it, but I think there's a little bit of anxiety there for him too around that. So that's, I mean, I'm happy they're both in the villa. I like both of them.
Me too. I think that they are like both interesting people, which is like more than can be said about a lot of other people. I mean, he's just so boring. Like I feel bad. I'm like dunking on a 21-year-old, but like,
dude. And Caleb, the other 21-year-old, come on, people. Like,
go live your life and like be a real person for a little bit. Go to a concert, like go to the
Go to
movies.
I actually, if I had to like choose someone for Kenzie, though, I would choose Corbin.
Yeah.
Just because I think she is very sexually attracted to him, and I love to see this interracial relationship happening when she's like then going to talk to Caleb and being like, I just wanted someone to come in here who's like me.
Yeah.
Which is so coded in so many racial things. I can't tell you.
Yeah. I think what I'm worried is happening is that she is like using Corbin as an experiment. So she's having these like deep conversations with Caleb about like, I mean, deep in quotes, you know, like what they want their life to look like. And with Corbin, it's just like immediately jump his bones.
Yeah.
And so I think it's because she hasn't been around someone like him very much. And it's this like fetish. Oh my God, I can never say that word.
That's so hard. We know what you were trying to say. You don't even have to try.
Thank you. Like, oh, Corbin, because she's like, he's just so big. Like, I
know.
And their makeout just felt like so. I mean, that's partially the cameraman's fault. Like, don't shoot up from their butts, you know? Like,
but you know, it's like, even if it is her fetishizing him, like, I think she's genuinely attracted to him.
Yeah.
And I
sure.
I just like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's good for America to see this white blonde girl from the South, like, generally wanting to have sex with this like man who's not white.
Yeah.
And like it's just like, even just that alone is like, love to see it on my TV screen.
Yeah.
Versus like her and white bread Caleb having a stereotypical Southern romance on a farm, which like is such a joke to begin with.
You could have done that on a farm. Don't come to the island to do that.
I guess maybe I'm just like a little bit more interested in watching Kenzie and Corbin, even though, like I said, I'm not interested in any of them really. So fuck that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need more bombshells. Like, I actually hope they bring more bombshells in today.
Yeah,
I don't know if they will.
If they want to be closed off so early, let's do Casa early. Let's do Casa twice.
Let's get Casa going.
Get it going. Surprise them. Do it twice because they need a major shakeup here, and like, because they are getting very stagnant. The producer hand feels very heavy because they're like so stuck in wanting to keep. Speaking of producers, this is like a totally side note. I don't know if you saw this, but an executive producer of Love Island died in Fiji today.
Oh my God! What?
At 40
An
years
executive producer?
Yeah, at 40 years old. They haven't said what happened. They said it was a medical emergency.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
that's horrific.
Yeah, I don't know. His name was James Barker. It seems like he worked in TV for a long time. I don't know what happened. There's no information coming out, but like, that is so genuinely terrifying that could happen.
Yeah, like, what? God, I hope it like wasn't, you know, like, I don't even know what to say. That's terrible. Oh God.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens this week with the show. And I don't know, he's been on the show since 2020.
Yeah.
They're going to keep the show going, I guess, which feels odd, but also, what else are you supposed to do? So very strange,
God.
very sad.
You know, I wonder if this was, I went on like a girls trip with some of my college friends to the Madonna Inn in San Luis Obispo. And there was a wedding going on there for a Love Island producer, like executive producer. And I wonder if it was him.
Maybe.
I mean, it's like the kind of age you would think. I'm like looking at pictures of him and I'm like, he looks like the kind of guy that would get married at the Madonna Inn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. Well, I hope everyone's okay. That's got to really like rock everybody if he's that involved with the production. I mean, geez. Well, okay. That's sad.
Yeah.
All right, so over to the UK,
guys,
which is the light of my summer.
Guys, this season has everything.
Everything.
It has, I mean, I think a slow burn romance going on, but there's like currently something else intervening. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
The men are acting like children and the women are being like, gross, you're giving me the ick. I hate you.
We love to see it.
There is a woman on there, Jasmine, who is a star in a way that we have not seen since Leah Kateb. The way that I love her.
Yes.
I will ride at dawn for her. And
I love to hear that because I've been feeling that in the first 6 episodes or whatever. But I was like, I don't know if it's just because she's not even South Asian, but she's like close to being South Asian.
Yeah.
So I automatically was like, I like her.
no, she's so pretty. And she just wears jeans to hang out at night. Like, she just has like cute capri jeans on. And I'm like, yes. Like, their
And
style.
her eyebrows are like
So 90s.
kind of a retro style of eyebrow.
Retro style. She's just so truly beautiful. It's mind blowing. And
Yes.
she is not letting these men get away with shit. And a few other people are not as well. Like, actually, all of them after this challenge were like, you guys are acting like children.
Mika, I bet, is like being great. I really like her.
Mika, Yasmin, Priya. I don't know if you've seen her yet. One of the bombshells.
Yes, Priya. Oh, and she's,
And she's
okay. So the part I'm up to is Priya has just landed as a bombshell with the other guy. Who's the other guy? Oh, the brother.
Her brother. Isn't that hilarious?
Oh my God. It was hilarious. I was like, he does look familiar. And then when they said it, I was like, oh my God. Yes. Okay. So Priya shows up on a date with Samraj, and she's clearly like going to rock the boat. And like her and Lorenzo hit it off immediately. That's where I'm at, is like they're having flirty chats. And Jasmine is like, it's very early on and all that. So I'm not very caught up. There's probably so much that has happened.
Yeah, I don't even know
like what we can talk about. Probably nothing.
Yeah, because Priya does become like a main part of it, as does Kevin, Aiden's brother. So it's all kind of like intertwined together. And it's just...
I love how no one can say Kevin's name.
No, I know.
Like, is it like, Kevin or
like Cav? Okay.
Yeah.
But it's just like, yeah, it's just great. There's so much like changing of couples going on. Like even the couples that are locked in are like still getting to know each other, with the exception of one couple. But like that connection feels genuinely earned.
Yeah.
Between those two, that you're like,
okay.
One couple is allowed to be locked off early. We can't have 6. Like,
no. Like, we can't all have made these decisions and be like totally settled in them. Yeah. I just feel like even in the part that I've seen, it's just like there is a lot of movement. And there should be at the beginning of a Love Island season. There should be a lot of testing the waters. There should be. And, you know, it's like, it's interesting when you look at the way they've done USA this time. It's like, I think their intent between having so many like immediately make out sessions from the beginning was to force people to like have a physical connection with people earlier to try and shake things up. I think it just had the opposite. It didn't even have the opposite effect. It just like didn't work.
Yeah.
Like
I feel like they're like almost desensitized to each other physically now, because they made out so much that that's not a way of making a connection anymore. Whereas in the UK, they're doing like truth or dare and whatever, and they'll make out there. But it is mostly still,
It is exciting when you're like 10 days to 2 weeks into a Love Island series, and there's like there's a fire pit game, and two people who have been eyeing each other but really have not been able to move have the option to make out, and everybody knows there's a vibe, and they know there's a vibe, and you like get to see them kiss, and it's like exciting.
Yeah, there's like a lot of tension and like flirting going on, and it's making it way more fun and fulfilling to watch, because you're like, which one of these is going to play off? Like,
right.
Yeah.
Ugh, gosh. That's awesome. I like, seriously, like I said, I just sat down the other day. It's like I never get to watch more than like one episode at a time. And I was kind of like, oh, I'll have UK on in the background type of sitch. But now I want to be like locked in on UK and have USA on in the background.
I know.
It's sort of like Americans.
I know.
Always like ruining a good thing.
Just doing too much always. Just doing
always
too much.
doing too much. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Hopefully one thing I will say for the USA production team though is I do feel like they are very sensitive to viewers' feelings and thoughts on the show, and they do react to them in real time.
Yeah.
So hopefully they have some tricks up their sleeve for how they can really like shake this up, because it's just everything's too obvious on the USA right now. It's just like too obvious what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it, is that there's no game, there's no surprises. Like, it's too...
There's no will they, won't they, which is like...
No, because everyone already has.
And I think the only couple I'm feeling will they, won't they with is Zach and Kata, and that's maybe why I'm feeling so like I need to like ride for these two, because there's nothing else. But it's am I actually invested in this couple? Absolutely not.
like if anyone broke up, you'd be like, okay.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, who's next? Can we find someone better?
I don't care. Yeah.
I do think it has to do with ages. Like, I know I brought it up last time, but now that we're like more episodes in, I just think that like the USA cast is like too immature. They're just like, we have to like look at wider demographic trends with these shows, and like how many people in their early 20s are like actually trying to like find their forever person these days. Like,
yeah.
I'm sure there are many who are whatever, but it's like, it's just not the same as it was even like 10 years ago. I think in that way. Like, I think people are taking more time to kind of have their youth be more open and live a single life and not lock themselves down. And so all we have is just like a bunch of fuckboys.
Yeah.
And a bunch of insecure women.
You almost like have to shift the age because of Peter Pan syndrome, where like you almost need people to be 25 plus.
Yeah.
In the villa, because just getting out of college, like no one really knows what's going on. Like we're just figuring it out.
Well, it's like, if we think back to like the Hallowed season 6, like those women, like Leah was like 26 in the villa, right? 27.
I think she's 26 now. So she was 24, but she was like
younger.
Even 24 would feel different than 21. Like you learn a lot in your first couple of years out of college. Like anyone coming, Kayla was straight out of college, and I think that showed in her conflicts with Aaron versus like Leah, just a couple years older, in her conflict with Rob and everybody else. So I think just that couple of years makes such a big difference, especially for women.
It does. It's like, and now it's like they've because the original cast was so young to start with, like even bringing in bombshells who are older kind of throws the whole thing off a bit. Like, I don't know, Kenzie being there, I've never dated someone younger. It's like,
how could you?
Are you serious?
How could you?
Why are we having this conversation? Like, you are like less than 2 years older than this guy. Like, he's 21 and you're 23 or whatever. Like,
if it gets okay. If you date any younger, we're getting into statutory issues. Of course, you've never dated anyone younger than you. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Oh my god. Okay, well then I think that's probably it. Is there anything else that's on your mind with either show?
No, I think just like, again, watch UK.
Yes.
I will say, if you're 30 plus, watch UK. I think it is like more our speed, what we're used to in the show. I'm having fun with US, but I need the mic turned down on the making out about 50%. My mouth noises can't handle it, and it's making me hate all of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I didn't even think about that aspect for you. I'm just nasty. Like, this is gross. Like,
it's nasty.
I don't see this anymore.
And, like, also just, like, a note, like, how hilarious to have, like, that random guy from Telemundo be like, oh, really getting down and dirty. I was like, what are you, like, a shock jock from the 90s? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like, I was doing the most, and it was a nice little respite from whatever the fuck else was going on. It's also like the amount of like disgusting substances mixed in with all the making out. It's too much.
What's the purpose of making them eat a hot dog off of a rope other than to be a pervert?
It's perversion. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's it. I have to go, but hopefully this will come out after tonight's episode comes out, so whatever, but it's all a like catch-up game. We will hopefully record again next week when we get a chance. And in the meantime, happy Love Island watching, everybody.
Yeah, enjoy. I think it's going to be nice weather outside, but who cares? Sit on the couch
and
watch.
Who cares? All right. Thanks for listening, everybody. Cheers, lovebirds.
Cheers, lovebirds. Bye.
Thanks for listening to Can I Steal You for a Minute?
Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, and if you like the show, please leave a rating and review. Follow us on social media at Can I Steal You for a Minute Pod, and support the show through Patreon at patreon.com/Can I Steal You for a Minute.